Right, we're here with the Nemo Dagger Osmo 2. It's been a while with this one because I've wanted to test it out properly and get to know it and see what it's all about. For me, it was between the MSR Hubba and the Nemo. I decided to go for the Nemo because looking at reviews on it, it had quite a lot of extra things better with it compared to the MSR. And also the MSR, I've seen quite a few breaking. So yeah, let's open it all. So with the tent, it's quite easy. You've got your main bag with all your tent in it. Peg bag. Then also your poles. The pole bag, dead easy to get them in, you've got plenty of room. Same with the peg bag, and the same with the tent bag. You can just chuck it in no matter how you are, it's sound. So I ended up buying a ground sheet for it as well. Spending £500 on a tent, it's not something you really want to mess up. So I think the ground sheet was about £60. Definitely worth it, saying you're spending £500 on a tent. Yeah, poles are dead easy to open up. Click together, no problem. So as soon as you've got your pole all set out, just lay it on top of the tent. So on each corner of your tent, you have these little bits. This is for your peg. You've got one clip here for your ground sheet, the furthest one back, and your front one is for the fly. So yeah, that's for your fly, that's for your ground sheet, and this little one in the middle, that is for your poles to clip into. Just like that. As you can see, you just clip in with all these. One there, one on that side, one just over there, and the other one is just there. Now all you have to do is go around and clip these on. So here, just like that. You've got loads, clip all them on. And then that's next stage done. Dead easy to clip them all on. Follow it around as you go. Next one. So, with it being a freestanding tent as well, I can now move it to wherever I want to be. Don't like the exact area that I've got it. Doesn't really matter. It's freestanding. As you can see, you've got massive mesh on top. If you've got clear skies, you can always see the stars just by taking the fly off. So now you've got to go round and peg it up. I believe you have 2 extra pegs when you finish pegging it all down. So that's enough for the 2 guide ropes to give you as well. So I'll clean these off a little bit, but I'll show you. These are the pegs. I'm quite happy with them, to be fair. They've not caused me any issues, but I'm looking at getting some others, to be fair, because they're not the longest. I'd say maybe 6 inch, something like that. Probably a bit smaller. So that's it all pegged out. You just see from that to there, it's pretty sturdy, and that isn't it pegged all the way down either. So this is the tent all pegged out now. As you can see, you've got a massive mesh on top, perfect for seeing these starry nights. And as you can also see, plenty of room inside. You've got 2 doorways, so there isn't no need to walking over your partner. And there we go. I love the colouring of it. Looks really bright. Doesn't look dark or a bit dull or something. Nice open breathable tent. That's what I like. So these are the zips. One thing I've got to admit, they are so easy to open, and it's not like you need two hands. No problem, pull that one in and pull that one along. Dead easy, so either way, one-handed, what we like. So now all you have to do is connect the fly up. So when you look around the tent, you have colour coded clips. You've got your black to your black and your yellow to your yellow. So the easiest way I find is just to clip these on first. So as you can see with the corners, we have them all clips up now. You've got the main clip to the tent. This one here is your ground sheet, your fly clip, and then your tent clip. So very easy to sign that out. See it there all together. The only thing left to do now is just to peg the fly out. So on all corners as well, you've got little straps, give them a tug to tension everything down. You've also got them on your corners. By opening that zip and pushing that onto there, gives you a bit of airflow. Because that was one worry I did have with the tent, with it being no vents. I was worried about condensation, but I can say that they do work. And since I've been using them, I've had no issues with any condensation. Opening the tent up, you've got these lovely little latches on the side, and they're so easy to use. I love them compared to the other ones that I've been using. Yeah, they're brilliant. Vestibule to store all your bags, same size in each one. But on this side you actually have a landing zone. I forgot to bring that with me, but it's basically just a little plastic sheet that goes in here. You can keep all your shoes dry, your bags, whatever you've got. Now looking inside of the tent. Obviously again, you've got another one of them clips there. And this is inside. So you've got one light pocket there. You also have one on the other side. I can say with them they are mint. They really do light up the whole tent. And this is your space. Now for me being 6'3", I've got no problem in here. I can stretch out as much as I want, and I've always had room. Same with headroom, I can sit down no problem. Plenty of room in here. You've got plenty of room between the inner and the fly as well, so you don't have to worry about it sagging down and getting you wet. So as you can see, with me being sat inside, sit all the way back, still got plenty of headroom. Arms don't touch the sides. I'm sat here, absolutely perfect. It's a good tent, it really is. Like I say, with the condensation that I've had problems with, it was only once, and as soon as I started using the vents, they all went, not an issue. So I actually believe that the Nemo Dagger is actually bigger than the MSR as well. I think you've got a bit more vestibule room. So in windy conditions, I haven't had a problem with it. Everything stayed perfectly, but I haven't had any high winds, so that's the only thing I really got to test it in. But for the rain, perfect. It was in a really heavy storm the other week, and it was just sand. My mate actually had to come into my tent because his tent was really struggling. So yeah, I can say that this one's a good one. I think the total weight of it is about 1.5 kilos, and for the size of it as well, my other tent was 1.3, so I've gained an extra 200 grams and I've easily tripled the size, easily. So for that, I'm well happy with it. But for me personally, between this and the MSR, I would say this all day, just for the looks is one. The quality of it, I'll definitely say the quality is better. By looking at both of them, I'd say this one's better quality. The full mesh at the top, I I love that. And I believe there's some clips up here. I think you can get a light bar. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm sure there's something to do with a light bar and a couple of other add-ons that you can get for the tent. I'll have to have a look and leave it all in, but yeah. You can see me lying down a bit quick. You know what I mean? I'll definitely say that it's a 3-season tent. I wouldn't say that, well, I'm not going to say that you can't use it in 4-season, but I wouldn't personally. It's just more the winds. High winds, I reckon it'll struggle. But just in general, for a summer tent, and even a spring and autumn tent, you're fine with it, I've got to say. The following weekend we had some really cold temperatures, so I decided to go on a 3-day hiking trip up in the Peak District, just to test the Nemo out and see how it would cope. Wow. So I'm just down here. Yeah. And Nemo and all, yeah, I've got to say about this. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I had a slight bit of condensation inside, but it wasn't anything dripping. It was just literally just a bit wet, that's it. But I didn't have no problems. Even these little areas down here, inside, it wasn't like it was wet in there either. So yeah, I've not had a single problem with it. It's been really good. Just been cold. Yeah, it was definitely a cold one. So to wrap it up with this tent, I'd say its only struggles is with harsh weather conditions such as rain and wind. Apart from that, you will not have an issue with it. It's a lightweight tent that is very spacious. It's just when it comes to the harsh weather you might have issues. This has been my first review that I've done, so make sure to like and subscribe if you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments and I'll answer them the best I can.